don't get credit for. With you being at the level that you were and being your own person and being you having your own style and kind of being on the outside, that made it okay for people like Lenny, people like me that were not necessarily cookie cutter for Nike. It made it easy for us to be successful.
Well, it's amazing because I had a look because I have all my friends' kind of memorial card underneath the glass on my desk that it's been 16 years that Lenny has passed. And what's amazing about Lenny, he actually helped me have a career at Nike because Lenny established the Sam rules. And when you were a new hiree, and at that time it was Metro Sports, and then it became Nike Metro, Lenny would lay out the laws or rules so Sam wouldn't kill you. So I personally loved Lenny because I would go to Lenny and I'm like, man, Sam's just on my ass. What's he looking for? And then he'd say, well, you can't worry about the bite. Just listen to the words he's speaking. And from that was incredibly educational. And I thank Lenny for establishing the Sam rules. And Sam, you had told your grandson as he was prepared to connect you. What did you say Lenny said about what it was like working for you?
Well, people asked Lenny, what was it like to work for Sam? 7 years of hell at that time. Well, for the reason he came in from another field, they weren't used to really working, and I expected a lot. And a lot of people weren't willing to give a lot. Today, they don't want to give anything, but years ago, they were looking not to put in those hours to do, but that's what it took. And it took me even longer. I was working 80 hours a week. I was working on Saturdays. I didn't ask anybody else to do that. I'd get up early in the morning, and I remember when I was running the New York office, and people say, "Hey, Sam, we need some more help." I said, "What time do you get in the morning?" I said, they said 9 o'clock. I said, "You have a key?" They said, "Yeah." I said, "You can get in at 8. That's not a problem." I said, "What time you leave at night?" They said, 5. I said, you still have the same key, right? You can lock up. You can leave at 7, 8. I don't care what time you leave. I said, "I'm not leaving before 7 anyway. So do whatever works for you. But we don't need more people. You need some more hours." I see.
We had a joke.
The problem.
We had a joke, Drew, that Sam had a term. What are you working a half a day? And what that meant was 12 hours. So if you work less than 12.
Tell the stories of Sam in the summer with the 3-piece suit, wingtip shoes, fedora, on the blocks, out walking everybody.
Yeah. Well, we had one Nike official on July 4th. It was amazing. Sam said, "Hey, I've got this guy coming in. It's July 4th. If you don't want to come, I could understand." And I said, "Yeah, I'll come. I'll be happy to." I was in shorts and a t-shirt. Sam was also, he was in his summer mode. He didn't have a vest, but he had a jacket and slacks on. And this other fellow had Italian loafers and just dressed to the nines. And Sam, we were out in the market for about 9-10 hours. I think it was mid-90s, hot humidity like it's been this week in New York, as you know, Drew. And the poor guy got back to his hotel room, and he was married to a ex-Nike rep employee who told us the story. Yeah, when he came into the hotel, he went to bed at 7 p.m. So to walk the streets with Sam was an experience in itself.
He called me up the next day. "What'd you do to my husband?" I said, "What did I do? I was just out in the market with him. I didn't do anything."